Colorado head coach, man, and one of the greatest of all time, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, man. He has an announcement yesterday as we
greatest players of all time. Yes,
as we talked about yesterday, one of the greatest players of all time, and one of the most premier coaches currently. Still has a lot to prove. Deion Sanders, though, he told us he was diagnosed with a
face. Say that most known.
Deion Sanders was diagnosed with a cancerous bladder tumor in April and had the bladder fully removed. He's now cured, though, from the cancer after surgeries. And instead of chemo, he just decided to remove the entire bladder. They created him a new bladder from his intestines. Didn't want to do chemo during the season for obvious reasons. And he talked about it here during his press conference. Check it out.
And elated about everything, and especially this opportunity that I have to coach these young men and to lead some of these women that are part of our organization, a part of this program. I'm so thankful to be back in Boulder. You have no idea. But I never doubted one bit that I would be. But I know it was just a matter of time. So sometimes it may not happen when you desire it to happen, but it's just a matter of time.
Man. Shout out to Coach Prime. There was a lot of speculations and guesses, and we didn't know what was going to happen and or what the situation was. But shout out to him for just letting us know straight up what it was, and just thank God that he's healed. I mean, we know what cancer is. We don't need to talk about that. So we know how serious of a matter this was, and I don't know. Anytime these moments happen for me, I just kind of sit back and reflect and just let you know that tomorrow is just not promised. As much as we all just wake up and just assume you're going to wake up every single day and assume everything's going to be okay, these moments right here just show you that even the greatest athletes, the biggest name, the richest people you know, the whoever, they're human too. They get cancer too. They get sick too. They go through stuff too. And I'm happy that he's okay. He looks like happy in his face. Like it looks real. And I'm glad that he's able to come back and do what he loves. And obviously, yeah, you guys know me. I'm gonna be rooting for him and Colorado this year, and hopefully they can do some great things, man. But yeah, I'm just glad he's all right, Jason.
Yeah, me too. I'm worried that this is like the beginning of the end. Unfortunately, that's what it is. I'm talking about coaching. Like,
oh shit, okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm just telling you, once you have these issues with your limbs, bro, the blood starts to move different ways and shit happens, dog. And so, like I said, I'm glad he's coaching again. I'm happy that he gets to coach the third year. I even tweeted it out yesterday. I'm glad that he's cancer free as well, because I know a little bit about fucking cancer and fuck cancer. Obviously, I'm there. One of my best friends growing up just had basically he's still alive, Smitty. This is how crazy it is. He had all the homies showed up at a bar, and it sucks that I wasn't available to go. And basically, he has a tumor in his brain, and they've given him he could die any day. But he's normal like us. He's normal, and he had a going away party to die, like at a bar. Yeah, he's normal. Like he was our played outside backer, tight end in high school, and he had a big event this past weekend. But so my point is, like, I'm glad he's coaching. I'm glad he's cancer free, but you never know what's next. And my mom being a doctor, I kind of know what the new thing is with this bladder shit. And what they do now, Smitty, is with this whole intestinal replacement deal, they use a germ that is found in the horrible disease tuberculosis. And that's what they use to cure bladder cancer, or use it in the act of making what this transition was that he had happen yesterday, removing the bladder, or not yesterday, but what he had happen. So when you do this, the tuberculosis method that they use, which is crazy, right? They found one thing to fix another thing using tuberculosis that used to kill so many people way back in the fucking 1800s. You can't pee after him anywhere in the home. You can't go after him and use the bathroom. It has to be almost like a hazmat bathroom situation. And so it's very interesting how this man's going to operate. Like, how is he going to use the bathroom at the facility?
He probably got his own. I'm sure he has his own bathroom.
No, I get it. But it's like, it's a lot of move. That's a lot, homie, on a human. That's a lot on a human being, bro.
Yeah.
Like that is a lot on a human being. I couldn't imagine coaching, giving it my all, dealing with all these other outside things. Like it just seems to me like.
Do you have more respect for him? The fact that he's giving it a go, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But I already have respect for him. I just have.
Well, I said more respect. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it. But also, I don't want him to be stupid either. Like I get it because he's standing on his business because people are saying, "Oh, you were going to leave after your kid left." That's what they were waiting for.
And we talked about that before we knew what it was. We was like, "That's all they gonna say." And
that's why I'm glad he did. That's why I said I'm glad. I hope he coaches. I'm glad he is now. But also, like, are you stressing your fucking self out just to prove everybody wrong? Fuck that. At some point, you're like, fuck that. He's 50, 9, 8? So. I don't know, Smitty. I hope he's healthy, and I hope he can get through it all together at the end of the day. But coaching's stressful, homie. You saw Ben Johnson's picture yesterday, right?
I saw it.
Coaching's stressful. And it's not – you lose a game or two, they don't give a fuck about his bladder, homie. Nobody cares. That's the fucking problem. These fucking naysayers out here ain't going to give a fuck about his bladder or his toes or his fucking blood flow or his fucking – that's the problem. That's why – society is fucked up how it is. So, listen, it is what it is. Hopefully he can get through it, but it's going to be a daunting task, homie. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be a fucking daunting task because there's a lot of things that have to move in his direction to work perfectly. And I can see him actually missing games or taking some time off. Or
I can see them players, though, like just have like an extra level of motivation to just, I mean, I don't know. You know how it is when your team, when your players really like rock with you as a coach. Because I've been on the other side of the fence where like my teammates didn't really like the coach like that. And I know it's different. It's just different. It's hard to explain. Like, yeah, I'm not saying the players are out there just purposefully not playing hard or nothing like that. Nah, but it's just a different energy when everybody's together and you're connected and gelled to that head coach and there's extra little motivation there. I don't know. You know, special things can happen. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens this season. And to your point, I hope that this is the end of the health scares, and you know, I'm gonna just keep it at that. I'm not
unfortunately, that's not how it works, though. Like, unfortunately, I mean, it's a sad deal, but like once you have that blood flow lost at the bottom of the limbs, the circulation stops, then you start getting other things. It's unfortunately that's just not real life. Unfortunately, the real shit happens. Is more things are gonna come out of it than not. That's the problem.
Hopefully, it's delayed.
Knock on wood.
Hopefully, it don't happen immediately. Then that's the case. I'm always be glass half full regardless because my faith is different. So that's what it is.
Yeah, no doubt. Knock on wood that he is able to coach a long more time. It's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
You don't listen to him.